Ma'am, the question here being asked, the manner in which your party members have resorted to absolute hooliganism and lawlessness. This is lawlessness that has been done.
First of all, I would like to tell you, because whatever visual and things you're getting the channel, it only shows the MNS is doing something wrong. But they're not showing this. Our people had gone there, spoken to them, and asked them why the rates are going up. If you know, if you go for the movies, you just see, first the thing was for 125, then it became 150, 200, 250. And 10 rupees thing, if they're selling for so high price, so what should a normal person do?
No. You file a case in court, or you file a case in court, and there is already the matter which is being heard in court. The High Court has instructed the government to look into this. What gives the right to your party members to go and bash up innocent people? People who've been bashed up are not even multiplex owners. At best, they're workers and they're employees of the multiplex chain. How can you just go ahead and bash up people like this? How can you even justify this? It is shameful that you're justifying this, Ms. Rita Gupta. This is absolute gundagardi, slapping and bashing up workers at the multiplex.
Not gundagardi. Please, if you're talking to me,
please. Agreed that you're concerned about the high pricing. We are concerned as well.
You can't say what you want. You have to listen to me what I'm saying first. If you don't know the whole scenario...
No. You are saying that your men were decent enough. You're saying that your men were decent enough to speak to them and then went ahead and bashed them. How can you justify the bashing? They're being thrashed there. These are people of your country. They're innocent and they're being thrashed for no reason. Obviously, she has disconnected the line. Absolute guilty of lawlessness and hooliganism. The MNS is in no position to justify the act of their party members here at the Pune multiplex. Let's get in a word here. Consumer activist Sriram Khanna with us on the phone line. Sir, I'm sure you would agree that we've been debating this matter, that multiplex are overcharging. The matter is in court. Under no circumstances can this be justified to have MNS workers and go ahead and beat up people working there at the multiplex.
See, no citizen can take the law in his own hands. If a customer is objecting, he's not buying, don't sell it to him. But you cannot start beating him. And if the customer does something which he should not be doing, like taking the law in his own hands, then you should call the police. You cannot, start fighting with your customers and using your hands. I think this happens when the management of an organization is poor and has no sensitivity towards consumer concerns, and such behavior on the basis of taking the law in their own hands is condemnable. These things need to be sorted out, and actually this is an issue which is in court. One High Court has already held that they cannot charge.
Yes, Mr. Khanna, very important to note that this is...
But the matter is in court.
Yes, that this matter is in court, and under no circumstances can anyone just barge into a multiplex and beat up people working there, or even the owner of the multiplex. Mr. Khanna, in your view, the kind of legal action here that should be taken against these MNS workers?
The law is very clear. If somebody barges into somebody else's premises, it is trespass. If he uses violence, it's an offence under the Indian Penal Code. Every Thana, every policeman in the country is aware of these offences. The question is, will the law take its own course or not? See, every business has got the fundamental right to trade. And other people, just because they don't like the prices or some policy of the business, doesn't mean they will start violence against it. There are thousands of businesses in the country where people can't afford to enter. The prices are too high. And if the prices are not controlled and they are high, people have to say, sorry, I can't afford it. And they don't go there. But you can't, grab the man by the scruff and start fighting with him. I think this is lawlessness. And consumers need to behave responsibly. Consumers need to behave responsibly. And if it is done by politically motivated people, it's all the more condemnable, because this is not a political issue. It's an issue between difference of opinion on prices. It's not a political issue,
but the MNS once again stepping in and wanting to use this politically to their benefit, saying that they're speaking out for the welfare of the people, but certainly not in this manner. No one is going to support this gundagardi on ground. Many thanks, Mr. Khanna, for speaking with us.